What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Dropping some gold nuggets at your feet. You can pick it up or kick it aside. Your choice. It's your life. So, want to share something very interesting with you all. As I get into just laying some of my life experiences out, my knowledge and wisdom that I've gathered over 55 years. I travel around the world. Africa is my best and greatest accomplishment from my other YouTube channel. But it's a beautiful thing when you come across different people having various conversations and you begin to see that there are some things that people don't realize that either you know or they don't know, or something that need to be shared. So I'm sitting here in Curacao. As you can see, I'm right here on the beach. Down here with the waves crashing, the wind blowing, as well as, the ships are floating along. I was having conversations with these young men. And this elderly white gentleman comes over. And he asked me, could I take a picture for him? Which I politely did. And that right there sprung into a conversation. He thanked me for it, and then he introduced himself as being a Jewish rabbi. He then struck a comment that stating about Egypt. And I said, oh, so you know about Egypt? And he said, yeah. Jesus was in Egypt and Jesus was black. Now, I didn't show any surprise because I know the truth as well. And I'm saying, that's very good that you even recognize that Jesus was black. Now, the two young men, one expressed that the importance that he felt that the color wasn't anything, but that was neither here nor there. This man that stepped into our conversation, coming off of a cruise ship, introduces himself and shares that he is a Jewish rabbi. And when he said that Jesus was black, I said, oh, so you know the truth. And he said, well, yes, Egypt is in Africa, as well as the other surrounding places. He then went further and shared this story with me. He said, I got a story for you. He said, there was a father who was a Jewish rabbi who had this old box that had been passed down for years, as long as it's been passed down for years and years, as long as he could remember. Now, I don't know if this was a personal story or this is just a story, because he said, I have a story for you. And he said there was a Jewish rabbi who his son, he was passing down this old box. Inside the box was a note written on some, I would consider probably parchment or some ancient writing paper. I can't remember what type of material he said, but he said this has been passed down for many of years, and from one father to the next son to the next father to the next son, they share with each son that when you open this box up, you're going to read something on it. And when you read something on it, you have two choices. You can either receive it and share with nobody, or you can receive it and say nothing at all. So as this father right here opens up the box, there is this, I would say, scroll on this old ancient piece of material. And it said on that piece of paper that many are looking for the Messiah, but the Messiah had already came. That's what it said on the writing. Now, he further went and said, from every father that passed this on to his son, this box with this writing in it, no one ever decided to disclose to anyone else what was written in this box. You know, family, in this life, there are many secrets that are not shared. There are many stories that are not told. For what one man may call the truth that he searched for, another man may have. In this history that we would call time that has passed on, we know that stories have been held in secrecy. People have went to their grave holding their story. And it's sad that even when some of the information comes out, when you find out a truth, might be about yourself, your people, your culture, that you have two options: to hold it to yourself or let it be known. Now, I had to ask myself, and I didn't ask the man who claimed to be this rabbi, why did each one decide not to share? I did not ask him that question. But after I chewed on this for a while, this came into my spirit. When you reveal truth to a multitude of people who believe contrary to what that truth is, what effects will happen when you do such a thing? Now, there are those who won't share because of fear. There are those who won't share because the hurt and pain that might be caused to a multitude of people. The travesty that might happen in the culture, the religion that will cause a rise, a change that might happen. To whatever reason, every man has his own of reason why he will not disclose what has been passed on to him. You know, it's interesting when it's shared that being the chosen ones looks more like myself and those other of African descent. There's a struggle. When you show and prove to a people that different truths that deals with them, a culture, a race, religion, what have you, that has been founded and proven over thousands of years, there are those who won't even accept it. I come to a place in my life, 55 years old. Not all things are meant to be shared, because no matter what, who's gonna believe? With that, family, this is your man, not your boy. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all.